Well, welcome to this week's episode of Taco Tuesday, where we will take action and crush obstacles. It's the holidays, and different people have different feelings about the holidays, and we're going to actually talk about this episode and the next episode. If you're someone who feels like you just struggle to get through the holidays, there's not a ton of joy in it for you, or it's really stressful, or maybe it brings up painful memories or associations that you have from things that happened in your childhood or even in adulthood, this is a particularly difficult time of year for you. I remember years ago when I was an educator, I was having a meeting with the grandmother of one of our students, and she was telling me a story how about 8 years prior, she had started noticing that during the holidays she would get really, really down. And she never really figured out why. And then one year, it dawned on her that 20 years prior to that, her husband had passed away during the holidays. And she had been experiencing just sadness and kind of being down and not really being into the holidays for years, but didn't really recognize that she was experiencing that until about 12 years after he'd passed. That happens to so many of us, and we kind of get into this time of year and we feel like, oh, I just got to get through the holidays. I just got to get through the holidays. And I want to encourage you today, if you're one of those people that experiences that, to do a mental shift about how you're feeling about the holidays. Perhaps you've lost someone like this woman did, or perhaps something else happened to you that was traumatic. What we have to remember is that the holidays come around every single year. We're going to go through this every single year. And we can do that either with gratitude and enjoyment or with sadness and depression and stress. And I don't know about you, but when I'm feeling stuck in my life, going through sadness and depression and stress does not help me get out of that feeling of being stuck. In fact, it keeps me there longer. Our days are numbered, my friends, and we don't know how many of them we have. Wouldn't it be a shame if we lost out on weeks or even more than a month every single year to stress and sadness and depression because we're trying to get through the holidays? What I want to encourage you to do is just make a mental shift and instead focus on gratitude, what you're thankful for. This is what we talked about in episode 1. What are you thankful for? What are the good things about the holidays for you? What kind of events do you get to enjoy? What kind of family functions, or who do you get to see during the holidays? How do you serve during the holidays? Focus yourself on something that's positive during the holidays to pull yourself out of those negative feelings. I just lost a friend a few weeks ago to brain cancer, and she'd been suffering from this for over 4 years. And here she was at the age of 44, a dear friend of mine from high school and college, and she passed away after this struggle for 4.5 years dealing with this cancer. We never know when our last moments are going to be. She died young, and any of us could. We could go outside and get hit by a bus tonight. So I really want to encourage you, if you struggle with this during the holidays, to focus on ways to pull yourself out of that and reshift what you're thinking about and what you're focusing on so that it's positive, and make new memories, make new associations for the holidays that make it so that each year when you get to this time of year, you're not saying, oh, I'm just trying to get through the holidays. Instead, you're saying, I love the holidays. This is the best time of year, and I have so much to be grateful for. So I hope this is helpful for you. As always, I invite you to share these videos with your friends if it's something that can help them, especially if they're feeling stuck in life. You can also visit my website at kathydiane.com for tons more resources, not just about mindset, but about physical health as well. And I also invite you to share the resources there. So here's to your evening, here's to Taco Tuesday, here's to a new mindset and getting unstuck. We'll see you next time.